Let's go down the road. The handling's not the best. It is just a crappy mini bike, but it means I'm not using my stamina up. I'm using fuel instead. Hey everyone, this is icehot, and welcome back to another episode of my 7 Days to Die Let's Play. As you can see, we are out on a run. Not to get some exercise, although I think it has upped my athletic skill just a little bit. I've been back and got a whole bunch of murky water from the river. And a few other bits are along the way. Yeah, some goldenrod, mined up a couple of stone fields, resource boulder fields, got some iron and stone, things like that, and chopped up some wood, some trees as well. So let's get going, and what we're going to do today is going to make use of this chemistry station a bit, and hence why I needed the murky water. We are going to use this to create some antibiotics and some glue, because I need all of it. What's grain alcohol? Ah, no, I can't do grain alcohol yet. That would be nice, but not yet. So, I can actually make mouldy bread from mould ham sandwiches. I didn't realise that, actually. But they've added a few new recipes to this. Only a few, but it makes it quite nice. Okay, so let's add some wood onto here. Just make it 20 minutes or so. That should be fine. And I will make 8 lots of antibiotics. I've got 8 mouldy bread. And the murky water you see, and the nitrate powder you get from the resource boulders. So let's go on with that. That's going to take 7 minutes. Then I want to make glue for the rest. Yes, I do. Use up all those bones. So that's another 6 minutes. So that should be about right. And then some gunpowder would also be quite nice. So I might need a little bit more, maybe? What's that? 12, 13, 18... No, 20 minutes should be about right. So in 20 minutes' time, all of that should be done. That gunpowder's not going to go very far, but I'm preempting the future, basically, of being able to craft bullets down the line. So we've got some medicine crafting, we've got glue that we can use for other things. So it's all good. I need to just sort this out. I've got 3 spots, and actually, I could have 4 spots. I don't need that cotton. Cotton is so abundant, it's ridiculous. I just want to show you what I did with my character overnight. Yeah, I went into a little bit of what I was doing overnight in at the end of the previous episode, but what I didn't show you was that I've also crafted my iron leg armor that you can see there, some leather boots, leather gloves. So it's given me concussive damage protection of 26% now. So we're getting a little bit more protection on our body. I have also just now, because I leveled up on the way to the river, put a couple of points into armor crafting. So the next time I'm going to craft those, which will be when they get a bit more damaged, I'll be able to craft much better quality armor. Right, so let's do this farming. As you can see, our farm is looking lovely. So we definitely need to get all this. And the goldenrod and the coffee. And the corn. Yucca, potatoes. Fantastic. I don't think I've got room for anything else, but that's not too bad. Got most of it up. What have we got here? All the potatoes. Look at all that. Lovely. Lots of potatoes. We're not going to go hungry now. We're not necessarily going to get the best possible diet and increase our wellness, but we're not going to starve to death now. Okay, we've got blueberries as well. I'm just going to recraft all of them into blueberry seeds. As you probably noticed, we're not really making much use of our food yet that we're growing. We're just replanting it. We're trying to multiply our numbers so that when food is very scarce, and it will be at some point, I'm sure of it. So I've got plenty of meat and potatoes at the moment. We can rely on the amount of crops that we've managed to harvest. I don't know how well this tactic will do in another alpha. At the moment, I think it will do just fine. But in another alpha, could well be possible that this doesn't work anymore because of food spoilage. So, but this is the tactic I use at the moment. Yes, keep multiplying your farm. Now, I suppose that tactic would still work with food spoilage. But, yeah, I end up with quite an abundance of food. But I suppose if, with electricity in the game, if they start to bring in refrigerators that you can put in your base, that would be quite cool. And you could then do food preservation as well. And then that could be quite interesting. There we go. Gradually turning what little plants we had into something much, much more abundant. Okay. I think that's everything farming-wise. Okay, I'm back. I left my tools up in my food chest of all places. I've just gone and sorted that out. Let's gather some more rocks and iron and all sorts. Oh, okay, I wasn't expecting that. I should have been. Right, let's just gather that. How close is that airdrop? Oh, it's very close. It's near the other one. Yes, okay, we will be going to get that. Okay, we're back and we're coming up to the airdrop now. Very close to the last one. I think the last one was just up there or something. So, that's excellent. Let's have a look. Oh, yes! That's a brilliant airdrop. Painkillers. I've got a rocket launcher schematic. So we could start doing that. I've got a new sniper rifle receiver. That's not a very good one, but, you know, it's better than nothing. Got a beaker and the Minibike book. That's incredible. Oh, that means I can start making Minibike parts. Right, that has completely changed the course of this episode. I think what I'm going to aim for now is making the Minibike. We've got to. It's just going to enable us to get around a lot easier. So, yeah, I'm going to head back to base now. And hopefully I will have everything I need for a Minibike. I'm not entirely certain. I should have enough iron. And yeah, we'll get going with that. So I'll see you back at base. Okay, we're back. We're back in base. On the way back, I killed a dire wolf. Got a bit of extra, not a dire wolf, a normal wolf. Just got a few extra meat. Nothing else eventful happened. I just basically almost tripped over the wolf and then it started chasing me, so I had no choice but to kill it. So we are back. We're going to try and make the Minibike parts. Now, I think I've already got a part for the Minibike. I've definitely got good quality wheels. I've also picked some cotton because if I remember correctly, you need the cotton for the seat as like padding. We've obviously got cloth and leather. I don't think you need that. Might need plastic. Probably need springs. Definitely need lights. Electrical parts, duct tape is needed. The whole kit caboodle kind of thing. It's all needed. Electrical components, I can almost guarantee. We need a battery. We definitely need an engine. Now, where is the engine? We've got an engine there. So that should do for that. And we do already have this Minibike chassis. I'm not sure what quality we can create. So let's look for other parts first. I can't remember if we do it in here. Handlebars. They are done. 2 duct tape, 2 leather. Mechanical parts 1. We need our mechanical parts. There they are. Okay, so they're done in the workbench. So let's just get the handlebars here. What am I missing? Short iron pipe. Hey, I kept those pipes for a reason. Look at that. Right, so let's go over here and let's just make the handlebars. So that's the first part of it. Those handlebars are there because, instead of Minibike handlebars, because you also use handlebars for other items, namely the auger and the chainsaw. So I can create level 150 parts. Okay, so what is dictating that? Science, 3 out of 10 is it? Science. Okay, can I up science? I've got 6 points. I could up that to 4 out of 10. That was probably worth doing. I am going to need science, and if it's all using science, so I'm going to remake the handlebars and just smelt what I've just used, I think. Yeah, there we go. So we'll just chuck those in there, turn it on, and just smelt that away so we don't lose at least the iron. Well, I'll lose a couple of parts, I think, but at least that way, there we go. We've got at least yellow quality parts. So to repair this, I need a repair kit. I don't think I'm going to bother. So it's not going to be the best mini bike. Low quality parts, but it's not too bad either. Let's have a look at recipes. I can make the mini bike handlebars. So let's craft that out of them. So that uses the handlebars you just made. And then it adds to it by adding basically a headlight and so making it a bit longer with iron pipes. Yeah, you get the idea. Use your imagination. Add some more electrical parts. And you end up with mini bike handlebars. So look at that. So we've got the frame that we already got. So that saved us some resources. We got that off one of the biker zombies. And now we've got the mini bike handlebars. We've got wheels, we've got a battery, we've got an engine. So that really, there's not much more to make. If I do that, we're after a mini bike seat. And that requires that. So let me create some room in here. I'll get rid of those springs. There we go. And we don't need any of that now, I don't think. Right, so let's go here and press that again. And we'll create the mini bike seat. That shouldn't take too long, and then basically we have a mini bike. And like most of the other things, like for instance I've got this gun that's quality level 60, it's not very good. Especially those parts there, wow, they're only level 3. Then they're not great, but over time, because we've got all the parts, we can gradually add better quality parts to this gun and improve it. So we can do the same with the mini bike. So we get our chassis, we put it in our hotbar, and we can place it. It will go red if you can't place it, and green if you can. So you right click, and there it is. So that puts the chassis in the world, okay? And you can't do anything with that. You click E, and you're interacting with it, okay? So you then just shift click, add some wheels to it. Add the handlebar. There you go, you can see it's building up over here. And then we add the seat, so we can sit on it, add an engine, and a battery. And I think that is it. Yes, it is. So it's not the best one. We do need some fuel, and we can add an optional basket or a lock. The lock really isn't needed in single player. It's to protect your bike from people stealing it in multiplayer. Okay. So I'm going to get some fuel, and we're going to go to one of the shops somewhere and get a basket. So we've got extra inventory room. So go back in here. We've got that, and we'll refuel it. So we've got fuel. And now we have a mini bike. Look at that. Here we go. Let's go down the road. The handling's not the best. It is just a crappy mini bike, but it means I'm not using my stamina up. I'm using fuel instead. So what I might do is just go to some of these places I've already kind of looted. And we'll just have a look in them, see if we can get a basket. So there we go. Drive that around. We're getting cold. So if I wear that, I don't think I need a leather poncho in this area, but if I go to the desert, I may need it. So we will go in here. Make sure there's no one around. Right, so there's a basket there. I think we can wrench these. Yes, we can. And do we get a decent quality basket after that? 92. That's blimmin' awful. Oh, I'm not going in there then. Surely we can get a better quality basket than that. Let's try Shotgun Messiah. Okay, let's have a look in here. There's a basket here. See, that one we can just pick up. That's 287. That's about the level of the rest of our basket. There's someone in here. Oh, they might be upstairs, you know. Let me just get a weapon out just in case. So I could turn our new... what's it called? Mining helmet on. You know what? I think that basket may well do the trick. Yeah, there's no other baskets in here. Really, it's only for storage, but I didn't want one that was that bad quality. I'm just being fussy, I suppose. It makes very little difference. Really, where you want the difference is in your tyres, your battery, and your engine. So if I can loot a little bit more of that, I'm going to add that on, and now I can make use of this storage. So I'm just going to add that fuel into there to keep it with it. And it is only 6:30, so we will spend the next amount of time taking apart cars. See if we can get a better engine, or a better anything for it, really. Better engine will make it go faster, and it will save our fuel. Also, taking apart these cars isn't not worth it, because we're going to get extra fuel for our mini bike anyway. We're also going to need the fuel when we eventually go down the route of getting the generator. So it's all worth doing in the long term. Okay, did I get anything good out of that? I did get some good bits, but nothing I can use for what I'm trying to do. There may yet be an engine, but I doubt it now. I'm just wandering around the car, of course, just to keep an eye out for hordes. Especially dogs, because they will come charging. And I will die. Unless I can get to my mini bike in time, of course. Which is one of the advantages of having your mini bike close by now, is that now I can hop on it to escape. Provided I'm on a road, anyway. Okay, did that get us anything? No. Okay, let's go to another car. Let's just take these cars apart on the way back to base, and that should call it a day. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to basically go back to base, but do this on the way. If I've got enough quality in my wrenches, of course. And I'll cut the video, but I'll bring it back if anything interesting happens, or I collect anything interesting from the car. Okay, so I've just been taking apart this car, and I'll show you in a second. Hopefully there won't be anything else coming in here. And yeah, nothing's dropped on the ground. I do have a better quality engine, so let's swap that out, because that will give us a little bit more fuel efficiency. So let's just drop those on the floor. In fact, I don't need to do that, because I do have this. So let's just pop those in there for now to free up some space. We'll pop that in there. And so now we're a little bit faster. So excellent. And we'll just pop that in there so we can use that for electricity at some point. So I'm almost entirely out of wrenches now, so I'm gonna abandon that there now. Yeah, this feels a lot faster now. There's too many cars to take apart. So we are gonna head back down to here, and we're gonna check on our chemistry station. Hello. Okay, so there's a wolf there, right by our chemistry station. So I'll just hide back here and see if I can take it out. I think I got it. Excellent. Oh, we just flew over the car. Right. We might as well get that for sure. We've got the space. There we go. I'm running out of ammunition for this gun, to be honest, so this isn't going to be good for much longer. Okay. Oh! Where the hell did he come from? Wow! He just dropped out of the sky! What the hell? Oh well. Free meat falling out of the sky. Who can complain at that? How the hell did that happen though? I don't get how many wolves keep spawning around here at the moment. It's really... Whoa, they've respawned in here as well. I wasn't aware of that. Oh god, look at you. There we go. Lovely. Right, that's her sorted. Oh, cool. We got some duct tape. There we go. And some sham. I'll just eat that. Lovely. Ah. Getting late now, and I've got stuff still to do. And we'll eat that as well, because that should give us a bit of hydration as well. Okay, so the sleepers have wandered back in there. That's fantastic. Right, let's just shove some of that in there. There we go. And we'll get back in here. Please tell me there's no more in this bit. No, we're okay. Right, so we have our 8 antibiotics, got 61 glue and 127 gunpowder. Look at that. So we are stocked up on the chemicals that we need. And we're going to go round here and we're going to park our mini bike out here. So I can come down and get the rest of it quite quickly. Okay, just... Yep, okay, so we'll just take all of that whilst we're here. And we'll run up here. We'll just put a bunch of that away. I won't spend too long. Where did I put antibiotics? In here. Glue, gunpowder. These are of no use anymore. We'll scrap that. And that can go together. Excellent. Right, let's pop down here and get the last of it just before nighttime hits. And this has been quite a productive episode, even if I didn't have any plans at all of what to do. There we go. We have a mini bike going back into base. So guys, I am going to do my usual nighttime stuff. And yeah, I'm going to call it here. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We've built the mini bike, we've wandered around, we've used the chemistry station, we've been to the river and back, we've been in a few fights, we've got some meat. It's been a bit of a mishmash, but you have days like that in a survival situation, I'm sure. So if you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to leave a like and also subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye bye.